This week we are visiting India. Myths and stories surround this country, which we will check in only 24 hours. Super strong culture, interesting places, and delicious food are all in today's episode. Hi, we're in New Delhi already, and it was not on our 100 countries plan, but life happens and we are in India now. We are super excited, and I personally had some opinions and maybe ideas of how the people will be in here, and we haven't left the airport, to be really honest, so far. But everyone we met on the plane, in the airport, are extremely nice. Somehow reminds us of like the niceness of people in Brunei. So let's see how the trip in India will work for us. So as crazy as we are, in the city of 32 million people, we decided that the best way to go to the hotel is to take a metro. So far we had so many funny moments because there are security that you need to go through, and Mantas went to the queue for ladies. But actually it's quite silent, and yeah, we were expecting like more noise, but so far there are not too many people and quiet. Why we decided to take this? Because our hotel is just nearby the airport and it's actually only one stop, so we were interested. Went straight to our hotel, which was very close to the metro station, and instantly went to sleep as we needed to wake up in only 5 hours. Today, since we do not have so much time in India, we're going to probably the most famous place, of course, the one and only Taj Mahal. Very exciting. We found our driver, which will take us to Agra. It was our first glimpse of the second most populous city in the world. Everything was just waking up after the night, so not much traffic or action in the street, which was a bit surprising as we thought that India is sleepless and that noise and traffic is present 24/7.
So welcome to Agra city.
We drove through Agra and we just couldn't wait when we would stop. Everything was looking very interesting. Also, for the last few kilometers, we had to change our vehicle. So since the road is closed, we had to jump to the tuk-tuk, and now going by the tuk-tuk to the final spot of Taj Mahal.
Yeah, it took 3 hours for us to reach here from New Delhi, and there was almost no traffic, I would say.
No cars at all. But now you see it's like super busy. So as you can see, going through kind of a crowded streets, a lot of people around us, and they said that mostly tourists are coming for the sunrise, so now it will be more like locals on us, but it's even more interesting. Wherever you go in India, there is a security checkpoint, and it's always separated for ladies and men. This time, Mantas went to the correct one. Everything here is so pretty and so well preserved, and we can already see a very small sneak peek to Taj Mahal. So I think that's the entrance, and as you can see, we're basically one of the very little tourists in here. You can easily guess which one of us likes history more. And we started to move closer to the Taj Mahal. Interesting fact that everything here is very symmetric. For example, here you can see a straight line on the ground, which is directly leading to the biggest monument you could know. And here we enter the real view of Taj Mahal. You can see there are tons and tons of people all around here, the beautiful gardens and everything. But we're so lucky there was no fog. You can clearly see the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is a mausoleum made of white marble, which was commissioned by the 5th Mughal Emperor, Shah Jahan, to house the tomb of his favorite wife, Mumtaz Mahal. It also houses the tomb of Shah Jahan himself. Taj Mahal translation is Crown Palace. And as always, I lost mantas. Not only locals want to take pictures with us, also our guide was ready to create like a full photo shoot.
Talk to each other, look at left hand side, right hand side. Kiss it.
Finally, we came just to it. It took like 5 wars to take photos and a lot of photos taken with the tourists, like not tourists, the locals. We are the tourists here. But you can see we are almost here. It's full white marble and said it's like glowing with stars in the night and pink during the day. But right now, since it's the middle of the day, it's complete white. So here we are, just meters from the Taj Mahal, and you can see it's busy in here.
Can you see something is sparkling like a mirror?
Yes.
In full moonlight, this all work is sparkling like that.
Ah, you see those sparkles in here. We went from the Taj Mahal to the other side, and here is the beginning of the black Taj Mahal, where they plan to take all the marbles, like black marbles from Belgium. And you can see there they tried to start it, but then the king was imprisoned and he never finished it. So that's only like the ruins right now.
As well, you can see many eagles here around because they are burning the bodies here, and not all the bodies are fully burned. So that's why the eagles are searching for food here. And I mean, there are plenty of them. So the ticket cost 2,500 Indian rupees for two. And we will leave the link in the description below, so you would easily find where to buy it, because there are plenty of links and you can just
Get lost in all of them.
Yeah.
So after the Taj Mahal, we decided to walk the all way back to the car. And it's quite interesting. I mean, of course, a lot of people offering us everything, but it's normal. But it's very interesting here. We are walking through the labor colony, the one that's just nearby the Taj Mahal. You see the colors there, so brightful. Of course, tons of tuk-tuks in here, but it's quite calm. Like if you go 2-3 streets from Taj Mahal, it's not that intense anymore. And there are more goats. We were also taken to a local mosaic ceramics shop, where we were introduced to this beautiful craft. This craft is special for this area, as it's taken from the times when even Taj Mahal itself was built, and people are very proud of it. Sadly, many young locals are leaving for bigger cities and the modern world, so this part of culture is slowly dying. Next place we are visiting is the Red Fort. It served as the main residence of the rulers of the Mughal dynasty until the capital was shifted from Agra to Delhi. Ticket counters are just outside of a fort. Ticket for one foreign tourist costs 650 Indian rupees, but you can also buy it online. Since men and women are going separately, I'm going through this whole crowd now to go inside. Once you enter to the fort, there are many installations of historical defense. For example, this incline, which was designed to roll rocks to stop intruders at the entrance gates. From the entrance of the fort, you come to the second floor where there are gardens and everything, and you can see all the beautiful castles. So that's the first one, and you can see like all the details, all the red rocks and everything used. Super pretty in here. The same as around, you can see it like super well served. They have the entrances, and of course maybe some changes are done right now, The fort is enormous, and actually tourists can visit only 25% of this fort, but even 25% is like plenty. So you come inside and it's all around like very symmetrical, and of course every arc and little niche is very detailed and pretty. You can see as you come closer and closer, Taj Mahal again becomes smaller and smaller till you come to the window and it's super tiny, and again you see it from afar. So when you walk around you find more palaces inside. So for example, this one was the kids of the king that built the Taj Mahal. So you find so many of them all around. They are different colors. Most of them have like very similar parts like arcs and details. There are more when you go through these gates, but it's not allowed. So as I said, 25% only what you can see, but it still takes like an hour or so. And even there, like on the other side of this wall, there are houses where the ministers live, and yeah, I mean, it's still huge and like with a lot of palaces, but you could not see everything. After Red Fort, we were heading back to Delhi. We were sleeping most of the trip and woke up only at one stop where we met a new friend. When we came back to Delhi, we asked our guide to drop us at the city center so we could try out what India is very proud of, their food.
To finish our small trip to India, you couldn't come to India and do not try Indian food. So we are finishing at dessert of the day, trying the local Indian cuisine.
In Delhi, most restaurants were serving northern Indian cuisine. And these dishes are what we mostly eat at Indian restaurants in Europe. Food like tikka masala, butter chicken, and garlic naan. The dinner was amazing. The food, the spices, everything. We just fell in love with Indian food one more time. And I think this country really surprised us. Like, the people were super friendly. Everything was so interesting and kind of exciting. So I think India from now on has a soft spot in our hearts. And from that point, going to the end of the video, if you liked it, please like, comment. We just love to talk to you. And if you have any questions, just write them in the comments and we will answer. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and let's travel the world together.